Good morning, YouTube. It's me, Candace. So, how's everybody doing? I hope well. I decided to come on and do a video. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated because it's 9, almost 10 o'clock in the morning. It's been a long couple of weeks. Including, finishing my first year at Columbia and trying to decompress from all of the stress and whatnot that it comes with being in grad school. I just came back from a little mini vacation that I took myself on Sunday. I drove out to Ocean City, Maryland, and I stayed there until yesterday. It was nice. It's not New York, I could tell you that. It's very quiet right now. I'm sure that in the summertime it'll be popping out there. My hotel was right on the beach. It was great. It was really quiet. I stayed there for 2 days, and I was on the beach a little bit. Definitely not warm enough to get in that water. I put my feet near. I was no. But the sand was really clean and clear and just amazing. I'm glad I got to go. But what I noticed is that I was looking for something when I went out there, when I planned the trip. I think when I initially planned the trip, I was really trying to give myself something to work toward to finish up the school year. I know I like to schedule massages. Well, back when I was scheduling massages for right after a workout. I know oh, I'm going to the gym, I'm going to work really hard, and then I'm going to get a massage. So it it was a little reward or something. So that's how I planned the trip. But over the course of planning the trip to actually getting to Maryland, there was just a lot of things coming up for me in terms of, really looking for something I wanted to be renewed and feel different and be different and see different. And I went out there and I was by myself, and it was nice and quiet, and I slept and all these different things. And I didn't really do anything. I went to one of their restaurants out there, Secrets or whatnot, that's their nightlife. It was okay. But I didn't really do much. I stayed in the hotel room. I had an awesome view from the hotel room. I watched Love and Hip Hop Atlanta marathon one night. It was awesome. It was great. But yesterday I was packing up and I was I kind of, I tend to come near water when I feel I need to pray differently. And I guess maybe I did or didn't or something, but I remember saying to myself yesterday, I feel I'm the same exact person as I came the same person that leaving as I did when I came. And I was oh, that sucks. Now, I'm not trying to discredit the trip or whatever, but I realized when I came back home, there's this feeling of I'm not fulfilled. I'm just not fulfilled. I feel very empty. And I'm pretty sure that adds to the symptoms of depression. But I feel very empty. And I was thinking about my weight and all these different things, and I'm okay, so I believe, or at some point I believed or whatever, that the happiest time I can remember in my life is when I lost the weight. That's the happiest time I can remember. I can't really remember any other time that made me feel genuinely happy. If you're growing up and you get constant berating about your weight from your friends, your enemies, your frenemies, your family, your society, and it's such an issue, and you've got your crushes who are oh, I like her, but I don't like her because she's too fat, your sibling or whatever, people just their lives seem weight doesn't matter to them because they don't get constantly tortured about it. naturally you would think that once you lose the weight, that those things would go away and then like your life would be great. And I definitely believe for like 2 or 3 years, post-op, I was like totally in another zone. Life was like different. But like now I don't feel fulfilled, and I think a lot of the things that I do is just to prove to myself or to other people that I'm enough and that I'm like adequate. And I mean, I know a lot of it's for myself because there are people who like don't care about any of the outside stuff, but that fulfillment, it has to come from the inside out. And I'm struggling. I've just been struggling, and I come talk to you guys about it, and I'm just like, what is it going to take to make me feel happy? You know, because I don't believe it's my weight at this point. I feel like I thought it was my weight, but it's not. It's not. Now, granted, I don't feel comfortable like physically like this, but I still feel rather empty inside. Like, and what is it gonna take? You know, what is it gonna take? It's like, why can't I? Let's just talk about the weight. Why can't I lose the weight? Like, what is in the way? It's mainly because honestly, I don't believe that when I achieve that whatever, that one, there's part of me that feels like I'm afraid to even get that far because I feel like I'm still gonna feel empty at the end of it. Like I'm gonna do all this work and I'm still gonna feel like crap at the end of it. So it makes me go, I'm not even putting in all that work. There's part of me that also believes that, why can't I just be confident like this? Like, why can't I just feel great right now and just be like awesome? Like, why do I have to lose a pound? You know? And it's not because somebody else is telling me, it's because I'm telling me that I have to lose a pound. And why? Because like I said, I felt the best when I was at a smaller size, when I was like taking care of my body in a different way. But time has like passed, and remember, I had my surgery when I was 25. Like it was like prime time, and now I'm almost 33. And again, I feel super lonely, and I don't feel fulfilled. I don't feel fulfilled career-wise. I don't feel fulfilled like relationship-wise, and that means friendships as well. I don't feel fulfilled completely through my family. I don't feel completely fulfilled, you know, with like money or I just don't, there's like nothing right now that's making me feel happy, that makes me feel like there's something to be excited for, because there isn't anything. And when you think about school, it's like, that shit ain't exciting. Like, yes, I'm grateful to be able to get the education, but like, that's not exciting. Like, it's not fun to have to like study all the time. I just got one of my grades and I'm kind of like, that is not what I was expecting, but I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I'm just trying to find out like what's gonna make me happy, because it's not my weight. It's not my weight, and it's making me question my purpose. And I'm thinking that my purpose is definitely to be a part of this, you know, bariatric revolution. But I don't feel happy about it. Like, I don't feel happy. I feel like empty. And I can't stress that enough. And yes, you know, it's about how you're thinking and all this, but it's just like, I need something to shake me out of this. Shake me out of it. And I haven't found that yet. So anyway, that was my rant for the week. Fulfillment. That's what I'm looking for. To be fulfilled. Feel like, you know, whole or something. I don't even know. Let's see what the definition of fulfillment is. And I probably should have looked this up prior to making the video, because now the video is going to be like 25 hours long. Fulfillment. Okay, so the definition of fulfillment, according to Apple or whatever, is satisfaction or happiness as a result of fully developing one's abilities or character. I like that. The performance of a task, duty, or role as required, pledged, or expected. No, I don't like that one. The achievement of something desired, promised, or predicted. That one's okay. But anyway, satisfaction or happiness as a result of fully developing one's ability or character. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for satisfaction as a result of fully developing my ability or character. Yeah, that's kind of where this ends here. And what's going to do that for me? Yes, losing the weight would make me feel like I, pressed and eventually I got there, but I'm just afraid that I'm going to get there and still feel like it's still not good enough. And that is a horrible, it just feels really bad just even thinking about it that way. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. Do you guys know what fulfills you? Like, what makes you feel important and what makes you feel like the happiest? Like, what makes you feel happiest? I mean, it could be your weight. Might not be. Because I'm in search for it. And I am God-fearing, but I'm also, losing faith is part of the journey, and I feel like a lot of times I lose faith. So if we're talking about God fulfills somebody, that's fine. But, this is, I'm going like, yeah, but, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, that's it. This is 12 minutes. I'm so sorry to take up all of your time. I think that's all I got to say. Okay, have a great day, people. It's Wednesday. It looks like it might be a nice day. Enjoy.